Let me start by saying something that may feel hard to believe. Right now, it's not your fault. Say it again, slowly, it's not your fault. I know your brain is probably playing back every decision you made, every email you sent, every meeting where you hesitated or stumbled, or didn't speak up, every job interview you didn't get, every career move you regret. It's okay, it's part of the shock, part of the storm, but I'm here to remind you of a truth that the job market, and sometimes even the people closest to you, forget to say out loud. Being laid off is not a character flaw. Not getting hired doesn't mean you're not valuable. And falling down doesn't mean you're unworthy of getting back up. Collision, let's talk about layoffs, the truth behind the curtain. Here's what they don't tell you. Layoffs are rarely about individual failure. They're about profit margins, stockholder expectations or eye integration, cost restructuring, global shifts, bad leadership decisions made far above your pay grade. You weren't fired because you're not smart. You weren't let go because you didn't care. You weren't rejected because you're unworthy. You were part of a system, a machine, that will always prioritize itself over its people. And once you really deeply let that truth sink in, you stop taking it personally. You stop internalizing the blame. You stop attacking your self-brain. What happens in your mind when you let go? Let's go deeper for a second. Psychologists call it self-referential bias. It's our tendency to make everything about us, especially when something bad happens. So when you lose your job, your brain whispers, "It must be because I wasn't good enough. I'm the problem, I should have worked harder, stayed longer, tried more." But none of that is helpful. And more importantly, it's not true. What's true is this: you did your best with the information, energy, and resources you had at the time. You showed up, you tried. You worked through stress, pressure, burnout, deadlines, politics, and still gave everything. And even if you made mistakes, that still doesn't justify losing your sense of worth. You were more than one job, more than one loss, more than one season of uncertainty. And right now, your biggest job is to reclaim your power. Anti-clockwise arrows. So what can you control? You may not be able to control the job market, or the economy, or company politics, or the hundreds of resume scanning algorithms that ghost you without a word. But here's what you can control, and this is where your power lives. Small diamond 1. You can control the story you tell yourself. Right now, your inner narrative matters more than your next resume bullet. Are you telling yourself, "This ruined me. I'll never get back to where I was. No one will want me now"? Or will you choose to tell a new story? "This shook me, but it didn't break me. This chapter ended, but I'm the author, and the next one is mine to write. Maybe I wasn't rejected, maybe I was redirected." Your story is not over. You're not on the last page. You're on the turning point, and the pen is still in your hand. Small diamond 2. You can control your environment. Your physical space reflects your internal state, and vice versa, so clean your desk. Light a candle, open a window. Play music that makes you feel alive, not just motivated. Create a space that says, "I'm not stuck, I'm starting fresh." Then go further, curate your mental space. Mute the negativity, unfollow what makes you feel less than. Fill your feed, your ears, your mind with truth, growth, and grounded hope. You may not be able to fix the world today, but you can choose the world you build around you. Small diamond 3. You can control your inputs. The job market may be unpredictable, but your preparation doesn't have to be. This is the time to revisit your resume with pride. Not panic. Upgrade your LinkedIn with clarity. Not comparison. Practice your interview skills with curiosity. Not desperation. Take that course, webinar, or certification, not because you're not enough, but because you're investing in more. Not because you're broken, but because you're becoming. What you feed your mind now will shape how strong you stand later. And momentum doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the next right thing. Small diamond 4. You can control the pace. Slow is not stuck. This is a big one. Society makes you feel like if you're not sprinting, you're falling behind, but that's a lie. This season is not about speed. It's about alignment, so go slow if you need to. Rest if you must. Pause. Breathe, reflect, reset. This isn't a race to get another job. This is a renaissance, a rebuilding. A chance to choose better, not just faster. Because when you rush to escape rock bottom, you miss the treasure buried there. The clarity, the values, the self-trust, the strength. You don't come out the same person, and you're not supposed to fire. Your worth was never measured in job titles. Let's get brutally honest for a second. The world may have taught you to measure yourself by salary, seniority, status, social proof, but none of that is you. You are the way you lead, the way you listen, the ideas you bring, the people you uplift, the integrity you protect even when no one's watching. You bring energy, you bring experience, you bring perspective, and not a single layoff, rejection, or unanswered email can take that from you. You are still valuable, still needed, still becoming, even here, especially here, Compass. Your comeback starts with reclaiming what's yours. This is the moment where everything shifts, not because your life just magically gets better, but because you stop waiting to feel ready. You stop waiting for the pain to pass before you show up. You stop waiting for the world to approve your next move. You start anyway, with small actions, with honest reflection, with deep breaths and open hands. You start where you are, with what you have and who you've become. Because even now, even in the uncertainty, you're stronger than you think. Sunrise, final words. You are not to blame, you are the builder. Let this sink in. You didn't cause this. You didn't choose this, but you can choose who you become because of it. You can rise, you can rebuild, you can realign, and no, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You just need to remember you are not behind. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are rebuilding, and this quiet, messy, raw moment is the beginning of your next becoming. Asterisk, so take a breath. Stand tall, forgive yourself, and move forward like the future needs you, because it does.